Yep.
Okay, well, here we are again. We watched one of my favorite old Korean classics.
Oh, you've seen this before.
Oh, it's been a long time. It's
Yeah.
been quite a while, so I've forgotten some of the details. But yes, we watched Oldboy, the original,
It's my first time watching it.
not the shitty remake that with Josh Brolin.
I wanted
they
to watch
did.
that one because I've heard some things about that one, but then I had also heard that this one was way more fucked up, I guess.
This is the superior
Yeah.
Korean product,
Yeah.
which seems to be happening more and more nowadays. Korean, Japanese things being superior to the American, whatever the hell's going on over here now.
Garbage.
Yeah, garbage. But hey, let's cheers to that.
Cheers.
I think that's even more than less.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
She filled that to the brim.
she likes this here.
She was like, "You guys are probably the only guys that said happy birthday to me today." So here you go.
So, I mean, this is a very famous movie. This is probably the first major. I think this is from 2001. If not, it's like 2002.
Yeah.
But this is the first Korean movie that really got big, I feel, in the United States. And this is part of the director is Park Chan-wook. So he did a whole actual Vengeance trilogy. All of those three movies are actually really good.
Oh,
This is one of them. This is,
okay.
I think the third one, the final one he
They
did.
all like connected, or is it just?
They're just all about vengeance.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
they're just all fucked up, different stories about
Okay.
vengeance. So this is one of those. And I mean, when I first saw this, probably, I mean, it's got to be 10, 12 years ago. This was probably the most fucked up thing I had ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, it still is, especially if you're somebody that
situations.
has seen. If you're somebody that hasn't seen a lot of shit, it's still that. But it's now I kind of look at it and I'm like, yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah, I let my 5-year-old watch this.
Yeah. Hard as nails, that kid. Yeah.
that kid.
I mean, compared to what we watched fucking last week, what was the name of that movie? Oh, Ebola Syndrome.
Ebola syndrome.
Yeah.
That one's more rough.
This is a more serious
Yes, of course,
drama, kind of mystery.
Not a lot of comedy. So,
No, not much. But yeah, this is about a guy played by famous Korean actor Chae Min-sik, and he's just kind of a drunken asshole in his life, and he just gets arrested.
Oh yeah.
Not arrested. He does start arrested for public drunkenness,
Yeah.
and then he gets kidnapped
Yes.
after that. So he's locked in this room alone.
Well, he took it very well, I guess. He used his time wisely.
Yeah.
He started training.
Well, yeah. I mean, he did. There were brief periods.
Yeah.
They do these flashes. He starts to hallucinate.
Yes.
Ants coming out of his arms and shit, and he tries to kill himself a few times. But the people watching
They wouldn't let
him, yeah, they every time he does that, they save him. So
They let him watch TV and then find out that his wife got murdered and kids
they
taken
blame
away.
him,
Yeah.
for it.
It's
Yeah.
Very, very interesting because, like, for a second, I thought it was, oh, they ended up arresting him, not kidnapping him. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So,
You thought the cops actually had
yeah.
him?
So
Oh,
they changed their mind. Like, nah, we need to put him in now.
so yeah, he's just in this room. Sometimes the people pump gas into his room. They cut his hair, clean him up,
Yes.
clean the place.
Give him just fried dumplings.
It's all
the time.
he's eaten for 15 years. I don't know how we got in good shape. Like, he exercised enough, I guess. Yeah. But they were also hypnotically, they were doing some kind of hypnosis on him. And when you first see it, you don't really know what's going on with that. That gets revealed later.
Yes.
Because there is a mystery to this where, so he's in there 15 years and he gets randomly released. He's about to think, he's trying to escape. He's like digging in the walls. But then he just,
Did they tell him he was getting out?
no, I don't think, well, maybe in the hypnosis, the last hypnosis thing, she was saying something to him about imagine green fields or
Yes.
whatever, and then he wakes up.
Yeah. Because remember, he was like, I got this many years left, and I'll start tattooing myself.
Yeah. So he basically gets out, and now he wants to find out who did this to him and why.
Yeah.
And he has this super long fucking list of all the people he's pissed off in the world.
Still love when he like finally runs into his buddy and he's like, well, you got like 260 husbands that hate you.
Yeah. So yeah, you see a little bit more into why what it was. But early on, he meets this girl at a sushi restaurant. She's a female sushi chef, which isn't a thing.
And I didn't know there was a reason for it. But when he said females cannot be sushi chefs because their hands are warm, it's not true. My wife's hands are cold all the time.
Yeah.
Mine are warm. I could not be a sushi chef. So
No.
maybe there's something.
These hands are like a furnace. No. But yeah, he meets her and he ends up passing out. He's sick because he hasn't had the flu in 15 years. So that's the idea. He's been isolated, right?
Oh yeah,
he even says that. So he's like, she ends up taking him to her apartment. This dude,
it's what you do.
He scarfed down a live octopus in front of her and then passed out.
Don't call an ambulance. I'm like, I got it.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I'll take it home.
She's a pretty young lady sushi chef.
Giving him suppositories.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know what medicine she was giving him, but they're suppositories.
Yeah. He tries to rape her on the toilet.
Oh yeah.
She hits him a few times and he's like, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and she had read his diary too, so she knows what's going on with him. So
she's like, I'll let you when I play this song, but I may not be into it, but it's okay.
Yeah. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll say no, but keep going. Okay, well, I mean, we decided on this ahead of time.
I guess. You say so.
I think you probably be careful of a girl in that. If that's her fantasy.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's watch out for her.
Yeah.
Why are you single right now? This why. So after that, I guess he starts finally piecing things together, right? He starts finding like the guards. Was that what it was? Yeah,
he tracks down the place where he had been caught by finding the dumplings by tasting them. And
going through, they like to clap whenever their bartender packs cigarettes.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Don't know why, but it is. But yeah, so they went through like what, 20, 30 Chinese restaurants or something like that. And again, here we go.
He finds it, yeah. There is some, and we can't go through every twist and turn.
No.
Because there are a lot of them, but he basically, the guy that's doing this kind of reveals himself and is like, hey, it's me.
Right.
Figure it out. If you don't, I'm going to kill your sushi girlfriend.
Yeah.
And if you figure it out, I'll kill myself.
It's like, all right, cool.
He's like, who the fuck are you? I don't even know who you are. Yeah. It's just this like good-looking, weird, rich guy that has an albino bodyguard.
That's insanely strong.
Yeah.
We're not expected from these things.
And there are some really good fight scenes in this because, like you mentioned before, he'd been watching a lot of boxing on TV, and he'd been punching the wall. And he's like, does me imagining this for 10 years actually work in real life? And he gets in some fights and oh yeah, it does.
It does.
And it's a very famous scene, the hallway fight scene.
That's a really cool scene.
Where he goes up and down. He's got the hammer. He's just beating the fuck out of these guys. He gets beat up. He just keeps going, you know.
Stabbed in the back and still going.
Yeah.
And gets the guys in the elevator that come up too.
Yeah. Yeah, elevator doors open, they fall out. It's good. Yeah, that's pretty fun. So, I mean, it's not really an action movie, but it has a couple scenes that are really hard-hitting, you know, impactful, well-choreographed kind of stuff.
Well done. I've always noticed a theme with, like, most of the Korean stuff we've watched. is like really rich dudes and not so rich dudes. Like these
Yeah.
rich dudes are insanely rich.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think they're supposed to be that way, but I guess it is in Korea. So I always grew up thinking like everybody gets paid the same for some reason because they're like you don't want to go over there. Everybody gets paid the same. But as it was taught to me as a kid, I was like,
Right.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I see all these shows and like crazy rich Koreans.
It's
just-
very popular theme. Yeah, the rich guys keeping everybody down.
yeah.
Well, usually, and a lot of the time, also it'll be the rich guy's son.
Yeah.
That's the worst asshole. Yeah.
He's going to be in the money here.
Right, right. So yeah, that is definitely a theme. But yeah, this guy's somehow is insanely rich. But
I want to know more about that.
Yeah.
How do you have this
how
money?
did this incestuous freak get so rich?
Why?
So yeah, he finds out through piecing things together that the guy we're talking about, the why he's doing this is because when our main character is in high school,
Yeah.
he happened to be wandering around one day, saw this girl with this guy in an extra room in the school, and they
were taking pictures, and then he was licking her boobies.
and he wanted to get deep inside, and she was like, "No, just get on my titties instead."
Yeah, let me look at you doing that in myself with a mirror.
Yeah.
And then she sees.
That was an interesting. The mirror, yeah.
They didn't really have, I guess, great video cameras back then. 79.
But they were brother and sister.
Yes.
So he tells one guy, his friend, and says, "Don't tell anybody." And obviously, it gets out.
Weird how that happens.
Yeah, brother and sister fucking in school.
Can't keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
If I see that and do that,
I'm telling
sorry,
everybody.
I have to.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Just like all these movies.
I'm gonna watch it and beat off. Then I'm gonna tell everybody. Yeah.
And then, because I got a little bit confused later on.
Yeah.
Because the main guy finally remembers that whole thing after digging.
Right.
But then the rich dude's like, "Oh no, that didn't happen. We just knew each other. Is how I took it."
Well, what he was saying was they didn't actually fuck,
Oh, okay.
but her
I see.
period was late,
Yes.
and so she was like, "We're gonna have my
Of course
son's gonna
I'm
be my
pregnant.
nephew."
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna kill myself. So she ends up killing herself,
Okay.
and so this guy blames him.
Yes.
And that's the whole thing. The guy's crazy and blames this guy, so that's why he did this whole thing.
Never. I guess maybe he looked at himself in the mirror before he ended it all.
Maybe. Yeah.
Finally realized maybe I shouldn't have done that
Yeah.
because you're just mad you got caught.
Yes.
You don't do the incest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a twist, and I'm so annoyed that you immediately figured it out.
Oh.
I feel like maybe you had heard it somewhere, or was
No.
this just your natural instinct?
Natural
you do have an
instinct.
instinct for this fucked up
Yes. Yeah. No, you just don't put a random girl that's going,
shit. Young and too hot,
yeah,
and suddenly
this
is.
old man.
Yeah.
Nobody looks up that quick. It takes time. You don't just get out after 15 years. You just lock up.
Right.
There's something going on here, fishy.
So the dude, to get back even more, he had hypnotized
This woman.
this woman who was his daughter,
Yes.
who's now 18,
Yep.
and him. He'd set up their whole meeting and everything, and they fuck.
Yes.
They had been fucking, and they're in love. So that's the twist
Yeah.
at the end.
That's the twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had heard the American version was it was his son. Like, it's okay, Dad, you can have your way with me, is what was told to me. I hadn't watched the American version.
Oh god, that's way worse.
Yeah, that's way worse.
It does seem worse, doesn't it?
It does.
It kind of feels, yeah. That,
Like,
ugh.
because this one they did somewhat better. I felt bad for the dad, but I get it. He's like, look, I'll do anything. Don't make her open up the box, because that's how he found out it was his daughter. It was family photos.
Right.
And he's like, don't you know why I made you wait 15 years? Because she was 3, now she's 18.
Right. ripe age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she's got a box, and he's like, please don't make her open the
Don't
box.
tell her.
Yeah.
Don't tell her. He's on his hands and knees,
Hands and
barking like a
knees.
dog,
Yes.
licking his shoes, begging him not to tell her.
Rough.
Yeah.
I mean, might as well try to kill him quicker, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
He cuts his own
Yeah.
tongue out. He begs, and finally the guy's like, "Okay, I won't.
Fine. Yeah. Walks
So,
away.
I won't tell. I won't let her know that you've been fucked. That she's been being fucked by her dad."
You're right.
So he, the guy goes down the guy, our bad guy. He ends up shooting himself.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, after that, he really relives the memory of trying to save his sister, girlfriend. She's like, it's okay.
sister girlfriend. Yeah.
It's fine. I'm good with what we did. And then she takes a selfie with his camera.
Of course she does. Remember my pretty face.
Yeah. Like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
He kills himself. And then, so at the end, he finds a hypnotist again. He's like, get rid of my memories of being the dad.
Make it so I don't remember that she's my daughter.
Yeah.
Because she's the only thing I have, and I want to keep fucking her. But so yeah, that's what happens.
I wouldn't.
That's what happens.
I would just go.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of hopeful, like, oh, he is deep in the mountains living by himself, isolated.
No.
Maybe go that way, but
Yeah.
no, he's like, let's get back with my daughter.
Yep. Erase my memory. Gonna go on.
Nah, let's not do that. That's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the end. Oh, there's one scene that really gets to you.
Yes,
he
I forgot to bring that up.
he breaks the guy's teeth out with the hammer.
I'm fine with like decapitations, just pulling out guts.
Yeah.
But teeth pulling and like fingernail stuff, I can't. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Anything else, I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You
teeth,
Serbian film, whatever.
whatever. That's still gross, but I wasn't like, ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, teeth pulling's where I draw the line. You can murder somebody, but don't pull their teeth.
Yeah. But yeah, it's great. I mean, it's got good mystery. It's got a lot of things are slowly unveiled over time, and there's just this. The whole movie just feels unsettling and kind of creepy. And I feel the whole. And that's what I like about it is just you don't know, and even at the end when you already know,
Yeah.
then there's that other thing of, well, that's because I had no idea, because early on they set it up where the girl he's with is like, your daughter lives in America.
Yes.
You're like, okay,
Yeah.
and then because
That's what I assume.
yeah, I mean, you'll have those thoughts if you've seen enough fucked up things, but
No.
you. Well, we should go to scores.
Yeah,
What do you
scores? I'd give it a 4. Can't give it a 5. It's because the whole let me erase my memories and still be a boyfriend to my daughter thing is kind of gross to me.
That's what makes it a 5.
I just can't. I just can't.
You can't, as a dad.
As a dad of a daughter, cannot do it. I'll watch this movie. I don't agree with this.
I don't agree with the message.
It is a very interesting story, though, just because, hey, kidnapped this dude, been holding this vengeance thing going on, vendetta against this guy, found him, keep him trapped for 15 years, we'll do some cat and mouse type stuff.
Yeah, once he gets out, he still is fucking with them, and he's
Right.
leading him down another path.
Yes.
Like, this dude's whole life has been about this whole fucking thing.
This whole
Yeah.
I like that. And
Yeah.
then the bodyguard dude, like, when I finally see his true strength, like, dude flips him up like 5-6 feet in the air.
Yeah, right?
In the window. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah, but a 4 for me. Yep.
Yeah. Well, this is a 5 for me. This is a classic. And it kind of, I feel like it set the bar for Korean cinema, and there were definitely a lot of movies after this that were chasing the kind of I Saw the Devil is one of the same act. Shaman Sick is one of the main characters in that, and I actually like that movie more. But I feel like you wouldn't have that movie without this one.
Right.
This movie is very influential, and not just in Korea, but all over the world. So it got a special place in my heart, and
Got to see some K-pop in it earlier.
so he beat off the K-pop. I mean, what else are you gonna do when you only got TV?
Right.
That's it. So yeah, it's if you haven't seen this and you like drama, you liked
A little bit of action.
fucked up stuff, you want to feel kind of sick
Right.
a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
There you go.
Rethink your life after watching it.
Yeah.
Would I do that?
It's on. Would that be me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Netflix now. Yeah, so
surprisingly.
yeah, there you go.
Go watch it on Netflix. Let us know what you think of it
Yeah.
on Rumble and YouTube. Anytime.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah.